You think you know beer? Think again. You know, beer's been a really important part of American history over the years, and in fact, every great conflict that the United States has been in has been mostly funded from taxes on beer. And that goes through the Civil War, World War I, and then later on World War II and the Vietnam War, all resulted in tax increases on beer, excise taxes. In fact, most people don't know that 49 cents out of every dollar they spend on beer goes to federal taxes. Prohibition was in 1915, I think there was 180 breweries in Philadelphia, some outrageous number like that, and Prohibition wiped them all out, except one, which was Yingling, which is still around today, thank God. Yeah, Prohibition changed the way Americans brewed beer for years. A lot of people don't realize that during Prohibition, malt was outlawed as well. Anything that was fermentable was considered a controlled substance. So Americans, being ingenious, used things like rice, corn, and cereal grain as ways to create another fermentable sugar. So, and a lot of people don't realize that Prohibition lasted nearly an entire generation. So an entire generation of beer drinkers was wiped out. When brewing came back into style, that's what people had been drinking for the past 13 or 14 years, is beer made with rice, corn, and cereal grain. And the fact that it's a significantly less expensive ingredient to use. I mean, Flying Fish only uses 4 ingredients in his beer. Water, hops, 2-row malt, and yeast. And 2-row malt is the finest malt you can use to make beer. There's not a debate about that. There's not any discussion about it. But I can tell you that it's a lot more expensive than rice, corn, or cereal grain. So that's why craft beers are typically rely on premium pricing to be able to produce that, because it's expensive to make.
If you like our Beer Bites series, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.